I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Jeff, did you want to
Yes,
say something?
thank you, Carl. Yes, it's with a heavy heart that I must report to the board and to the community that we have lost a friend and fellow board member. Phil Ludington passed away Saturday morning. So we're going to miss him. We enjoyed working with him, and so I don't know what else to say. Anybody else want to chime in? Please do.
Thanks for his service.
Yes, very much. We enjoyed working with him.
Okay. Jesse or Samantha?
Yep, did you? Yep. Yours, Carl? Oh, yeah, you did. In front of you, you have September's report. We had 256 911 calls, up from the year previous of 190. Remained within all of our contracted times, 27 non-emergent and 9 emergent transfers, along with hospital to non-hospital trips at 26. 2 cardiac arrests or DOAs, 2 fire department standbys. We had 6 classes taught at 64 students reached. Our intercepts, mutual aids were at 10, and our public relations events were at 10. As you can see on our quality indicators, Jesse's discussion with the staff have in August, worked in August and September. And then if you look at page 3, on those 256 911 calls, 163 of them came to Horizon Health. Your 36 there are the treat no transports. The second highest transport location was Union Hospital at 10 calls. Any questions for me or Jessica?
I know it's on the Union Hospital, it's got 36 and then a
The
10.
36 is the treat no transports.
Okay.
The system, just for whatever reason,
Didn't
doesn't
put a
tag
line, it
that.
didn't put a line
Okay.
like through there, but the 36 is the blank field, and that's where we got called and we made contact, but we didn't transport the person for whatever reason.
Okay. Normally, do you have, what's the average on the helipad use?
We average 52 calls or 52 landings a year out there, so about 1 a week. We were a little bit higher in the month, but we had several acute strokes this month, and those are time sensitive. So that's what the activations were, a little bit higher this month.
What's the, like going to Carl, how long does it take a helicopter versus an ambulance?
About 20 minutes.
18 minutes.
Yeah, compared to what would be for us an hour, 5 hour, 10 minutes. Maybe an hour flat with lights and sirens, et cetera.
So it does quite good.
Oh, yeah, very much so.
Wasn't sure how much it cut in time.
A couple of those, I think, were also, they're not counted in these numbers. They're counted in the 911 numbers, but they're not necessarily the Horizon Health helipad. They've had a few landing zones that were set up within the county. I know they had a high acuity call out near Redmond where they landed the helicopter in Redmond. Again, that just shaves off minutes.
How many different helicopters do you have access to?
5 around surrounding. So you've got Carl has 1, Arivac has 3. They've got Brazil, Effingham, and Decatur. Mattoon, Effingham, and Decatur's a 4. And then Arch has 1 in Effingham. And then we've
Carl
got,
operates one in Albany also.
Yeah, Carl has 1 in Albany.
So they're within a 75-mile radius of us. There's really about 8 aircrafts within reach for us.
Okay. Any other questions for them? Mr. State's Attorney, do you have anything to do?
No, I do not.
Okay, thank you. Andy?
Still waiting back to hear about from the doctor. And
the number you call them that you get off the internet, they never answer, and so I've gotta look, see if I can find old material that has her cell number.
Okay.
So, anyway, other than that, I can't think of anything right
Russ?
I have nothing.
Mr. Brenner, do you have anything?
Is Sam and Jesse there?
Yes.
I was picked up by ambulance the other day. I just want to make a comment how great the two guys were that picked me up. I really appreciate it. They were really, really great.
Thanks, Brenner.
Yeah, we'll pass that along, Dan.
What do you say?
So we'll pass that along, buddy.
Okay. That's it, sir.
Do you have anything on animal shelter?
No, I haven't had a chance to do anything. I've been under the weather a little.
Okay, all right. Jeff, do you have anything?
He's been mute again.
I'll get her, so we'll wait. Lisa, go ahead. We'll wait to do Jeff last.
I did attend the DEA presentation the other night at the high school, and it was interesting and informative. There were quite a few people there, not really, not as many as you'd like to see, and most of them were from agencies that are already very knowledgeable. Interestingly, there were 4 women from the Scotland area. There wasn't, I found it interesting what entities weren't there. I don't have anything else. I haven't attended any other board meetings of any kind, but we do need to set public hearing dates for the wind and BES ordinance drafts, and so I need to know what you guys want, and of course we don't have to do that today, but we shouldn't let that languish too long. And Dan had made the good comment, good point about trying to hold those at 5 o'clock or later, but if we do that, then we wouldn't be able to do it at the courthouse, correct?
Well, you could do it
We
at the
could.
courthouse.
I mean,
Okay.
we've had-
now, as long as you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Because
just,
I've never done anything at the courthouse after
yeah,
hours.
we'll just unlock the door, and, yeah, if you want security, we'll have to ask one of the guys to come and
Okay.
hang out for a little while, but otherwise,
All right. So we need to make sure that that stays on our agenda to get that dealt with.
Can I interrupt here for a minute?
Sure.
And I appreciate any comment from Dan. I know can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I just wanted to, this one coming up on the 16th is really important. For the last public hearings, do we need to have them? Is there enough controversy over amending those, the one and enacting the other, that it would warrant changing that?
I don't understand what you're asking, Joe.
Do we need to have, for amending the wind and passing the best, do we really need to have those at night? Do you think there'll be enough interest in those?
I would like to see them in the evening where people would have a chance to come, rather than have them like in the morning or early afternoon.
No, I understand. I'm just asking, because then, we've got staff and we've got other things going on. It's fine with me, but whatever, that's fine. I think we're overreaching on that. I think it's really important on the permitting, that we have, like on the 16th, we're having it at 5 o'clock, so I agree with that 100%. I just wondered if there's,
I do too. Hello?
I'm done, I don't have anything else to say. I'm just wondering if we're just overshooting. That's all.
Well, I think the wind things are more or less set and dry, right? There's not much you can do about it. Solar's the same way. I mean, it's more or less cut and dried also, so they can make their comments, but it's not gonna make that much difference, right?
Lisa?
You're accurate, Dan. The best one, that is new, and there is no state law on that yet, but there will be shortly, and we'll have to redo it. But, I was asking more on whether what it would be like what we would have to coordinate if we had them in the evenings. But I don't know that those are as needed to be in the evening. And I'm not necessarily promoting that, we needed to talk about it.
Well, I know,
I couldn't, go ahead, Carl, sorry.
I know the past public hearings we've had, no one has come to them. I'm not saying they wouldn't for this, but in the past, no one has showed up.
Right, if anybody was gonna show up, it'd be for the best, but
Right,
not for the wind.
right.
And I'm
I
not-
just thought maybe November 3rd is our next study, or our first study session in November, and we could have a public hearing before that, and then pass the ordinances or the amendments on the 5th, but
When's
that's
our
kind of
next,
what I,
when's our next
mind.
study session, the 20th?
Yeah,
We'll talk about it then and come up with a plan.
well,
Think
the
about
only
it.
problem is, hang on, we
got some-
have to do it so many days in advance.
How many
Okay.
days?
Lisa?
Do we have to, is it 15 days in advance for an ordinance as well as for a proposal?
I don't know. That's why I was asking. I don't have any of my notes here, so,
I believe that is correct, 15 days.
Yeah,
so we couldn't do it the first part of November. We could do it
The
the second
one.
part of November.
Well,
me personally, I don't think we need to have an evening meeting.
I don't either.
No, not for this. So you can set it up for whenever the time schedule.
well. Okay, so it'd be the 17th
Of November.
of November,
Yeah.
we'll be hearing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll verify with Andy that he's available.
Did anybody read the article in the paper Saturday about the solar farm? And it said 1,900 acres, is that correct?
I think that's what they're proposing. In the end, I don't think they'll have quite that many, but they've got that much under contract, I believe.
Okay, that seemed an awful lot of, the last time I heard it, like maybe 1,200, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Not
They've
to make
got,
anything different, but I just wondered.
yeah, roughly 1,900. I haven't added it all up, but all of it will not be utilized.
Okay, I just wondered. Thank you.
I think that's all I had. And I will, of course, Andy Kite and I will talk a couple more times before our October 16th hearing.
Is everything set up at Crestwood? Who's doing what and all that kind of stuff?
We have the
Well,
facility.
we have the facility,
So then from.
and we have the gym, correct?
And we have the gym.
Okay.
So from there, I don't know what else, I mean, I don't know what you need. Tables, chairs, AV equipment, I don't know.
Well,
So ask Andy if you would please and find out, or I can.
but we need to coordinate between Andy and the guy
They're doing that. I think Andy and the lawyer and
as far as,
have been communicating.
okay, as far as making arrangements for, like, say, tables, chairs for them to sit at, speaker system, I assume, microphone, stuff like
Yeah.
that. They're all coordinating all that. I don't want at the last minute to say, well, why didn't you, the county, do that? But we're the ones holding the hearing,
Yeah,
so check on
yeah. And then Andy's responsible for getting a court reporter and facilitator. But yeah, he and I have not talked for a while. I was gonna say, and then I'll see him at the UCCI meeting, but it's the day after. So,
that. Jeff, do you have anything? You didn't.
okay.
Well, I was going to ask Josh if he passed out that budget.
He did.
Is he there?
No, he's
He
not,
did.
but he passed it out.
Okay, so, that is the budget from all departments. That's the consolidated budget. So we need to take a look at that. And any questions you have, please let me know, and we'll discuss it more in depth at the next study session, okay?
Yes.
If somebody would look on the very last page of that document, can you tell me what the grand total is and what the difference between expenditures and income is? Because I haven't even seen it yet.
Total revenue is $7,023,492.
Okay?
Expenses, $7,002,421,
Okay,
with a
all
net
right,
of $21,070.
cool. Thank you, Carl. That part I had seen. All right, so that's good. All right. I do not have anything else at this point.
Okay. Everybody got the agenda for Wednesday's meeting? There's 4 highway resolutions, holiday calendar, memorandum of understanding on the detectives with the sheriff's department, resolution to execute deeds, appointment for the 708 board, an appointment for the 911 board, and vacancy, declare vacancy on an open spot on the county board.
And you got, did you say the 911 board?
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Yep. Does anyone else have anything?
No, other than restating, I'm going to the UCCI meeting on the 17th, if anybody wants to go with me.
Where's it at?
Springfield.
Motion to adjourn. Second. All in favor?
Augie,
Yes, sir.
can you call me when we get all hanged up? I need to talk to you briefly. Thank you.
Certainly.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you.